Splendid. Another mouth to feed. If you intend to wander Solstheim, you do so at your own risk. Headed east. May want to give the Tel Mithrin a wide berth. I don't like the looks of that place one bit.
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a silt strider before. This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in travelling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here. We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt striders are pretty rare now. What would you like to know? The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty here in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt strider cocoons are pretty tough. Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was... A silt strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now. All right. Take a look. Until next time.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Noah?
Why won't this summoning work? If you must know, I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just let me get back inside first.
No, Ash Guardian. Maybe the book has something.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need? Tel Mithrin. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard. In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how. No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithrin. Yes? Talvis is Master Neloth's apprentice. If you're interested in spells, he might be willing to sell you some. Elenia is our alchemist. She specializes in mushrooms and other types of fungus. Ulves runs the kitchens. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't think you belong here. Yes, I'm trying. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate. Oh, this is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard. You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind? House Telvanni is the house of the Master. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni. Not so much with as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery. Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him. I'd better get going.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here. There's something you need? Yes, Sarah?
Need something? All right, then.
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while. This is a Talvani tower. It's my citadel, grown from the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind. Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well. The Telvanni are the master wizards of... The greatest of us grow magical towers like this one. Together we form House Telvanni, one of the great houses of Morrowind. I am likely the greatest wizard you will ever meet. Who else do you think could create a staff enchanter? If you make yourself useful around here, I might just let you use it. The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover. It wouldn't do to have you become better than me after all. Mostly staffs. They're my specialty. Where did I put... Oh, yeah.
You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian, and now it's running amok. I am embarrassed to admit that it was my fault. Master Neloth refused to teach me the Ash Guardian spell, so I read his spellbook on my own and learned it. Something went wrong when I cast it. The creature is attacking everything in sight. There is no... While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out... Thank you. I was Hurry. What was that?
Your enchanting has improved despite your best efforts.
Thank you, Master. It's all because of your brilliant teaching.
Don't think your false flattery will work on me, Talvis. You're still going to give me that skin sample.
Yes, Master.
First, it's ash spawn attacks, then my home withers. It's almost like someone is out to get me.
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone? What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I can't pay you, but I could teach you the Ash Guardian spell. Although, maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea to you after this. I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky. All right. But remember, don't cast this without a Heartstone. Otherwise, the Guardian will attack everyone, including you. Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago. That's right. Don't be like me and have to learn the hard way. Here's the spell tome and a Heartstone so you can try it safely. Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a Heartstone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a Heartstone, it attacks anything in sight. Heartstones are only found on Solstheim. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago. You've already learned all I can teach you. Take a look. I'd better get going.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this?
I hope Alenia has something for headaches. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I've already said too much. Talk to Second Counselor Arana if you're willing to help us.
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house. It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. As second counselor, it's my responsibility to explore the possibility of any threat. No matter how... I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could... Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing. I had a feeling you'd be willing. I need you to start. The best place to start would be Geld. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people. Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scape. They had welcomed the Empire with... When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a... You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open, but all I see is a new making sure those shipments of ebony make it... And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on... I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses. Most of my contacts live leagues away, sending the occasional message back and... However, any information... Yes, I'm not sure what to say. During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance. Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.